Hello everyone, my name is Lisa LaLuna and I'm going to guide you through our demonstration today, a paperless clinical study. Today you are going to see a lot of what we call point solutions from the contestants, an eTMF, a virtual training room, an ePro mobile device, and a site feasibility and analytics tool. Our disruptive solution ties all of these point solutions together into one single sign-on eClinical platform that allows sponsors, sites, patients, and EC-IRBs to complete trials in a paperless environment. We call it ePharma One because it integrates all of our proprietary workflow applications with other third-party point solutions into one platform to make it simple and seamless for all of the stakeholders in the process. So in this demo, we are going to activate a site electronically and see how the documents are programmatically routed back to our eTMF. We are going to electronically screen, consent, and enroll a patient through our Referral Plus solution. We are going to have our site complete and submit an electronic source document through our eSource tablet, and then we will also conduct a virtual site visit through our remote monitoring application. Our subject will be getting visit reminders and conduct their ePro on a Hauser diary through our mobile ePro device. We only have a few minutes to show you the benefits: faster, smarter, less expensive clinical trials, and patients have a much higher probability of finding a study they may qualify for. For this demo, we are doing a Parkinson's disease study. Brian Mundy will be the sponsor, deploying a site survey as we speak that will rank sites according to their ability to conduct the study. Sean Walsh from Raleigh Neurology is playing the site role, and John Johansson is playing the subject role. We will be using WebEx so you can see how each role completes their system-generated tasks on the screen and how the workflow and interoperability of the workflow applications make this work together.
As the sponsor, I'm logging into the site feasibility application where I can create a new survey, copying an existing survey so that I don't need to recreate all of my questions. In the survey, we're going to be able to apply a weighting algorithm to each of the questions' responses so that it can automatically rank and score my site's responses. I can then deploy this survey to a predetermined list of sites, and utilizing ePharmaSolutions' relationship with WCG, we can ensure that these sites are using them as a central IRB, and we can reduce the study startup times by up to 90 days. Once we distribute this survey, the site will receive an email notification to log in and complete the survey.
Okay, so I'm the site, Sean, and I just received my feasibility invitation, and I can complete the feasibility survey pretty quickly because it auto-populates all my past responses from the last survey I completed on the system, which is pretty helpful, when you are completing surveys that have 80 to 90 questions. And I only have to complete the protocol-specific questions and then submit it back to the sponsor. So that's as quick as it takes to submit these surveys back.
For this demo, our site was set to auto-approve because he scored more than 80% on the survey. He can now receive his login credentials to begin his documents right away.
So this is Sean, the site again, and I've been approved to start my regulatory documents and startup documents through the Clinical Document Exchange application. And this is also pretty simple because the documents are all auto-populated with my site information, and my site documents that I keep on the system, like my CV and medical license, are already loaded in from my site portal on the ePharmaSolutions system. I can also just digitally sign these documents as well, so I don't have to download, print them, and wet sign them, and then upload them back to the system. It's all done electronically. And then when I complete my study documents, I can take my study training in the same system, which is nice because I don't have to log in and out of different systems. And it also tracks all of the training that I've taken before, like my GCP training or my metadata training or things like that. So each time I log into the system, I only have to finish one or two training modules, and I'm ready to go.
As the sponsor, I just received an email alert that Sean has signed his final documents, completed his training, and the IRB approved his site for activation. I can now log into the portal, approve his regulatory documents, and automatically route this document into our eTMF into the appropriate zone, section, and artifact. I can then see that his documents are all approved, and I can now mark his site as ready to receive drug shipment.
So I'm a patient looking for a Parkinson's disease study on the internet. I click the study website, complete the screener, but I do not qualify for this study. As you know, 95% of patients who try to screen for the first study do not qualify for one reason or another. But because this study was part of ePharmaSolutions' Referral Plus application, it automatically matches me to other active studies I may qualify for using geotherapeutic matching algorithm, kind of like how Expedia tells you about similar hotels in your area if the one you're looking for is already booked. And now, you can see that I have pre-qualified for the study and my information has been sent to Sean's site to schedule me for my next visit.
So this is Sean, the site again, and I just got an alert, and I can see that John has screened for the study, and I can see his screening data here, and I see that he pre-qualified him, so I'm scheduling him for a visit. And I can just start the electronic informed consent process by handing him a tablet and letting him complete the informed consent electronically. And once that consent's done, it sends it back into the system so I can manage that site document in my portal.
So I'm a patient showing up to the study site to complete my informed consent process to ensure that I'm enrolled into the study. First, I'm going to watch the informed consent video, and then I'm going to answer a series of knowledge checks to ensure I understand what I'm signing up for. After that, I'm going to electronically sign my name. I'm going to enter my phone number so I can receive SMS text messages for future visit reminders, and then I'm going to hand the tablet back to Sean so that he can electronically co-sign and answer any questions I may have.
And this is Sean, the site again, and now I can just go ahead and discuss the informed consent with John, answer any questions he has about the study, co-sign the consent electronically, which routes it back to the clinical trial portal. I can also start completing my electronic source documents here, the UPDRS, through the same tablet, and I can submit them into the system electronically so that the sponsor can do some of the remote monitoring that we're going to demonstrate.
Once again, as the sponsor, I just got an alert that Sean has submitted his first subject visit to the system, and I'm able to set up a virtual monitoring visit report. I can verify his documents in the eTMF, and then come into the remote monitoring application where I can select his site, subject, visit, and document, and view that data side by side with the EDC system to verify the information and complete the review of that document, marking it as reviewed. I can also verify other documents through the investigator site file and even conduct a video chat to do drug accountability and close out this visit with the PI. Once we've completed our visit, we can also view the site status dashboard, which is going to show me all of the documents and the status of those documents.
So is this disruptive? We are changing the way each stakeholder participates and benefits from the entire process. Sponsors are getting faster, smarter, and less expensive studies. Sites are spending less time paper pushing and more time enrolling patients, and patients have much better chances to find studies for which they qualify for. And we didn't use a single tree in the process.